up, y'all? It's your boy Mop trucking this bitch. Just sitting at the yard right now, man, getting myself ready to go to head to Miami. And I just tinted my windows and shit. It's probably gonna look like shit in the morning, but if it looks like shit, I'll just rip them off. I'll just get them done at fucking in Jackson, Georgia. But I'm just making this video, man, 'cause I just had something on my mind to really I had to get something off my chest, basically. You know, I decided a long time ago that I was going to stop being somebody's employee. I told myself a long time ago that I was going to stop working for somebody, busting my ass for somebody, wearing my body out for somebody, wearing my mind out, stressing myself out, taking myself away from my family, all that shit like that. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck how good your company is to you. And that's not even just in trucking. It's just with anything in general. You know, before I was driving, before I was an owner-operator, before I was a company driver, before I was an operations manager, I was a fucking forklift driver, a heavy lift forklift driver. I was the best motherfucker there. I used to load flatbed, 2 suicide calls, 20,000 pound calls, all day long. That shit used to be like a fucking, like a assembly plant. Bitches be coming in and going out, coming in and going out, coming in and going out. On top of that shit, dealing with containers. On top of that shit, managing a warehouse. You know? And even in warehousing, man, I used to work that job 60, 70 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? If anybody out there in the port areas knows when, like, we unload ships, man, whenever that ship starts unloading, we gonna be in that bitch till that bitch is done. You know what I'm saying? So it may be 5 in the morning, you start up, and it is unloading calls, and fuck around by midnight, the ship's done, and the ship's over with, but we still gotta do 2 more hours just to put all the calls in the building and organize that shit. So we get off at 2:30 in the morning just to wake back up at 5, 7 in the morning again, just to do that shit all over again. And keep doing that shit, and keep doing that shit, and keep doing that shit. And that was me doing warehousing. I wasn't even home for warehousing. I remember the girl I was with. We had a 3-bedroom house. I bought this girl a brand new, well, it wasn't brand new, but a fucking '06 Buick Lucerne. She ain't had no worries in the world. You know what I'm saying? I used to girl to come to my job, I used to just give her money. She used to go on the beach with her homegirls and shit. And while I'm in the fucking warehouse, busting my ass. I couldn't even enjoy the money I was making. You know? I was making $1,000 a week before trucking. I was doing that shit in warehousing. But the thing about it, I wasn't even enjoying that shit. Back then, I had a Grand Marquis on 24s, and I had 12s in the back, you know. That's my thing. Everybody got their niche, you know what I'm saying? My niche is cars. I love cars and shit, and I spend money on cars. I like to customize my vehicles and shit. So that was my thing, the only thing I did. And the only time I drove that motherfucker was to work and home. You know? Even as an operations manager. Man, I was an operations manager, man. I sat there and got my fumigation license. I sat there and got my OSHA certification to train people with forklifts, to train people with skid steers, to train people in backhoe, to train people in front end loaders, excavators, a Crest 3000. If you don't know what a Crest 3000 is, Google that shit. A Crest 3000 is a Caterpillar C330 on top of a 40-foot platform. It had like railroad track. It had like tracks on it, and it hugged rail cars. And he punched down with a little fucking thing where they unload rail cars and shit. Look it up. I used to train niggas on that shit, you know. And even that job there, I was on a salary base. So how many hours I work or how often I haven't how many hours I work or how quickly I got shit done. I always got paid the same, you know? But with that job, I was stressed. I was stressed. You know what I'm saying? Cause that job, man, I used to work 6 days a week. At least 10, 12 hours a day. And every time I close that gate and I leave, my phone's still fucking blowing up. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to handle every fucking thing, from paperwork to the management to the operations to organizing the truck drivers to making sure we getting supplies for the lowest cost, from dealing with brokers with transporting certain shit, with dealing with brokers on fuck around bullshit ass rates for export, import and shit like that. I dealt with all that shit. And I could literally say, man, I was fucking miserable. I was miserable, man, because I was giving all my time to these people. I was giving all my time to them folks. I was busting my ass for those folks. I wasn't easy on my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old now, man, and I have a bad back. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31 years old now, and my fucking knees and shit be hurting. Because I used to always be out there in the trenches with them niggas, busting my ass, my nigga, putting my body on the line, putting my mind on the line, putting my time on the line. Gave up all that shit just to walk into that shit one day for them motherfuckers to tell me I ain't had a job no more. Let me tell you something. When they did that shit, little did they know, man, they created a monster. They created a fucking monster. Because out of all that shit I've done and all the certifications I've gotten, all the licenses I've gotten, all the stuff that I improved with them people, all the contracts that I've gotten with them, all that shit, that's for them to tell me to get the fuck out the door. They created a fucking monster. That's why I told myself, man, I would never give up my all my time for somebody else. I would never do that shit. That's why I'm here where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I bought this damn truck. I tried leasing this shit because I thought if I was leasing, I would fucking, it was my shit. You feel me? But reality hit me in the face real fast with that shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my shit at all. You know? But with that being said, man, don't be scared to take that leap. Don't be scared to do it, man. You know? I only had this truck. I ain't had this truck 2 weeks. You know? I had little issues here and there. I had little problems with my transmission. I think I need a clutch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I did a little research and shit. I found out, man, it was nothing but a fucking O-ring on the fucking, I don't know the name of the shit. The little fucking air hose and shit. It was an O-ring that was leaking. Nigga, the O-ring, nigga, you could get that shit from a hardware store for like 30-something cents. And fix that shit myself. My AC was fucked up in this shit. My AC was blowing somewhat cold in the front, but it wasn't blowing cold at all in the back. I didn't complain. I just dealt with that shit. And instead of paying the shop $800-something, $1,000, some shit like that, just to tell me that, oh, we gonna need these parts and gonna throw some more money at that shit, I just went ahead and got me the fucking parts and did that shit myself. Why the fuck not? I'm tired of busting my ass for other people. And I'm tired of giving my money away for shit that I could do myself. It's like dealing with brokers and shit. Why the fuck should I pay a nigga, give a nigga a cut of my money to find me a fucking load? Why can't I just do that shit myself? Why I can't get my license myself? And cut the fucking middleman. So that's what I fucking did. I do this shit on my own, man. I try to stay 10 toes down, my nigga. And it's like, all that shit, all that sacrifices you make, all that time you putting in for other people, man, you can do that shit for yourself. I'd rather bust my ass for myself than bust my ass for somebody else ever again. Because if anything comes down to it, bro, they gonna get rid of me just like they get rid of anybody else. Just like Falcon, they'll get rid of him like I get rid of anybody else. Just like Williams Trucking. They don't get rid of anybody else. Let me tell you something. I was with Crystal Transport in Reedsville, Georgia. If you look through my videos, that first video I posted, that dump trailer, that was a truck I was leasing. I was leased on to them. Them motherfuckers went bankrupt. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gave up that lease. I had to get that shit up. Because them niggas went bankrupt. Because the dude's son wanted to take over the company, and he want to start being the boss and shit, and all of a sudden everything start crashing down. That's why I say, man, I try to do this shit on my own, man. Try to do this shit on my own. I hope, man, y'all listen to this shit and try to do that shit yourself, man. Don't be scared, man. Don't be trying to go up on that umbrella all the fucking time. Don't be trying to fucking act like, oh, whatever, they don't take care of me and shit, man. Let me tell you something, man. My mama used to work for a nursing home for like 20-something years. And when she had her stroke, they pretty much gave them her ass to kiss. She couldn't get shit from them. Because she didn't make retirement or something like that. Come on, man. If anything happens to you, man, what you gonna do? You know? But I'm just speaking out loud, man, you know? Sometimes why I say it may sound crazy, man, but shit, the motherfuckers that's millionaires and billionaires and the one that changed the way how we do things now, then the motherfuckers sounded crazy when they had their ideas. Like the cell phone you're looking at, the cell phone you use every day, I bet you before all that shit even happened, man, it was that one motherfucking be like, man, I wonder if I can make something, man, that people could talk on their phones and shit. And I wonder if I can make something that's like a little mini computer in their fucking hands, and they can go anywhere and do anything with it. And I bet you everybody around them said, man, you sound crazy, man. You sound crazy. Look at them now, taking over the fucking world. The nigga that made the first fucking car, the nigga that fucking flew first, that made the first airplane, the person that made the first train, the people that got together and made the highways. The people that got together and made anything. The fucking light bulb. When they came with those ideas, everybody thought they was crazy too. So let me be crazy. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not about to be 40, 50 years old busting my ass for nobody. I want to be 40, 50 years old in Miami Beach with a collared shirt on and a fucking margarita drink in my hand. Hell, if shit goes right, hell, probably smoking weed again and everything. You know what I'm saying? Just living life. Watching my girl trying on different outfits and shit. You feel me? That's the shit I be thinking about. That's the shit I be on, man. And I be trying to network with certain people, man. I be trying to, try to, get contacts with certain people and shit, man. But sometimes, man, I feel like they're not on the same level as me, man. So the only people that understand what I'm talking about are the same people that have the same ambitions as I do, you know? I was talking to a guy, man, he's a possible investor. Hold up. I hear shit. But I just met a possible investor who used to be one of my customers of all things when I was operations manager. And me and him talking big things, man, you know? Hell, before you know it, REZ might be his own entity. All this shit I've been talking about, all this shit I've been wanting to do, man, might come true. You know? But you ain't gonna get it unless you try. And I'm gonna try, bro. I ain't about to let nobody tell me what I can't do. I ain't about to let nobody tell me what I can't say. Fuck that. I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna get mine, bro. That means sit here and be like, oh, this is a nigga, ignorant ass nigga, this, that, and the third. But let me tell you something, man. This little ignorant ass nigga been through a whole bunch of shit. And is way farther than how a lot of other niggas think. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just making this video, man, to maybe put that same seed in your head. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll grow. Maybe you can be the next one. Maybe you can be the one before me. Maybe you could be the one before the next man is thinking about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? The way the world is, man, the world's not going to the working man no more, man. The world's going to the people that got their own shit. Because the people that got their corporations and everybody work for 9 to 5, is this, that, and third. When shit goes down, when shit goes left, you're the first one to go. Just saying, man. But it's about trucking this bitch. I don't ask as much, man, but y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, man, you know. Because I ain't going to front. Maybe sometimes, man, I be about to delete this motherfucking channel, man. I like, I'll be like, man, why the fuck? I don't even like social media like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really think of YouTube as social media. Because I used to just watch YouTube just to watch videos and shit. Because I don't watch TV at all. I watch zero television. You know? But anyway, y'all boy fuck with a nigga, man. And y'all just sit back and watch this shit grow. And don't just sit and watch this shit grow, man. Grow that shit with me, you feel me? Y'all hit me up on Facebook, RZ Transport, Instagram, Mob Trucker. You know? I'm trying to do big things, man, you know? But like I say, man, I'm gone.
Each other over drugs, and sometimes niggas lose their life just because. So what? We gotta try to make a change. Rearrange the game, take the strain off my motherfucking brain. Cause ain't no love in the ghetto, ain't nothing but pain. I drain it and blow Jane and keep them going insane. Cause ain't no love in the ghetto, ain't nothing but pain. I drain it and blow Jane and keep them going insane. Cause ain't no love in the ghetto, ain't nothing but pain. I drain it and blow Jane and keep them going insane. Ain't no love in the ghetto, ain't nothing but pain. I drain it and blow Jane and keep
Goddamn cool, my nigga Romalati, my nigga. We coming for y'all nigga, YouTube, all this shit, but we coming for y'all niggas, bro. Y'all nigga hate that, my nigga. You see me in that black pony, my nigga swerving when y'all niggas in Grand Prix, my nigga back to lead, Lion Green. This is no pony, that game over, bro. I'm coming for y'all niggas, bro. Straight up, my nigga. Get your hands up. Nigga wearing chains, cause y'all monthly salary, nigga. This black gold, this shit real, nigga. I got stats approving all, nigga. Receipts and all for my shit, nigga. Wristwatch glow, wristwatch flip colors and all on these hoes, know what I'm saying? But get what though, baby? Get what though, baby? The beast from the east, Mr. Oh, damn, he got another car. Mr. Damn, he got another bit. Mr. Damn, he got another lit.
Yeah.
I heard but didn't know who I'm fine to the fuck y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying? I used to roll with y'all niggas, bro. I'm by myself, I'm Dolo, my nigga. You catch me, my nigga, I'm Dolo, and I will blast y'all nigga, bro. That nigga.